Hey guys, what's up? I actually woke up this morning uh, early and then I laid there and went back to sleep. Imagine that. But I have been running all morning. I get up first thing every morning and get everything that was made and washed and ironed last night. Uh, I get it ready to ship out every morning before I get on. So sometimes that's easy and sometimes that takes a while. But anyway, uh, I got for any of you guys that wasn't on late last night. Uh, Kathy's Outdoor Adventures dad was in a very bad wreck, and I will read to you what she told me this morning. Last night on Jerry Holly's live, Blake actually led us all, and we all prayed for her dad. But this was the message she sent me this morning. I had messaged her last night, and she messaged me back this morning. Said that thanks so much for the prayers. Keep the prayers coming. He goes into surgery at 7 for 2 surgeries. Uh, what they know right now is he broke his backbone in the middle of his back in half. Uh, his shoulder shattered, needs to be replaced. He broke his stern bone in his chest. He broke multiple ribs, which punctured his lungs. He has a chest tube. He is on a ventilator to help him breathe, and he has a brain bleed. And he has multiple lacerations to be closed up. One large one on his head, and his arms and his hands. So he's in pretty bad shape. So you guys, when you pray today, continue to pray for Kathy's Outdoors. Kathy, her dad. I got in on Lee late, and then I had to jump off and catch a message. And before I got on, so I don't know what all they talked about on Lee's. If any of y'all were on it and know anything different, feel free to share that. There's Lee. So uh, anyway, that is what's going on with her dad. Pretty bad situation. Uh, I don't know if I mentioned they're not letting them go in. They're not allowed to even go in because of what's going on. Uh, so they're not even allowed to see him. So uh, anyway, so that being said, just remember to pray. So that is terrible. We heard about this last night on one of the live streams. Lily had got a message from Kathy uh, and got on and told us about it. We were on, I think we were on, yeah, we were on Jerry Holly's live last night. Yeah. So, but anyway, there comes Kojak and Ginger. I mean, Jarhead and Ginger. Ginger's been praying. Yep. Uh, wow. I had a good friend. I was in the fire department. We had uh, he went in. He worked. He was a volunteer in our fire department, and he went into work one day, and a lady fell asleep coming home from work and crossed over and hit and killed him, and left a baby boy behind and a wife. So I'm still good friends with his wife and his son, still to the day. But we're gonna pray that Kathy's dad walks out of there. When you're praying to the Creator, anything is possible. Doctors put us back together, but the Lord created us. So we got to pray with that in mind. Blake said it. I forgot exactly how he said it, but basically in a nutshell, you got to pray believing. And so if you know up front who your creator is, praying to the creator makes it a lot easier. All right, so remember that. I mean, pray every time you pray today or have a special prayer. Remember Kathy's dad. And remember Kathy and her family as they're having to go through all this. So let's go up through here and see who all is in the house. So Jerry Holly was the first one in. Amy McFarland come in a distant second, 1920. You know, Jerry come in at 8:19. Amy come in at 8:31. Just saying. Ozark Pathfinders come in third. Let's go down here. Over the Hill RV come in. New Horizons. Let's see. Mary Jones. Scott Jacobs. Mel Nettie. Castle Hive. The Clumsy Vegan. Lily Gypsy Child. Captain Jack Scrapper. That's a pretty nasty little wreck your friend was in, Captain Jack. I watched the first part. I've been speedy, ain't got to see the rest of it. I hope she come out okay on that. I think it's a she. I hope she did. Hope that's right. Ice Dog Bus to Nowhere. Been stressed about my bus a lot. I ain't had to drive. They ain't had school here, but don't even know about next year. We work directly. I don't know if you work contract. I can't remember if you was a bus driver or if you had a bus, but I think you was a bus driver, so school bus driver. So, but anyway, we work directly for the school system. We're under contract, but we get all the benefits and all that. So, and I get tenure in Alabama. We have tenure, so I'm tenured. I got 15 years in, so they would actually have to quit running buses for me to lose my job. So, Mary, I hate that. Lost her mother in '96. Jane Katniss is in the house. Jarhead and Ginger is in the house, all the way from Okinawa, Japan. I don't think I left anybody out, but if I did, I'm sorry. We done got 17 people in here, and we've only been on 10 minutes. That's pretty awesome. So, I don't know if y'all noticed, but we got us a sponsor, Silver State K9s. Pretty cool little company, and I'm hoping I'm getting the name right, but I'm new. Pretty cool little company. They train dogs for like police dogs. That's the best I understand it. So all this was new on to me yesterday, and so uh, these people are a friend in our community as well. So uh, they're not just a outside sponsor. This is somebody that's in our community, and good people, really good people. They sent me an email yesterday, and they have been real big supporters of our channel, and I appreciate that. And oh, I I just want to say, y'all don't know how much I appreciate you guys. I'm talking about all of you guys, not just people that support us financially or with gifts and stuff. I'm talking about you guys showing up and everybody together. But I never dreamed when I started this channel, which whoever dreamed we'd go through what we're going through in our country, but or in our world. But God, y'all don't even realize the phone calls that I get and the emails that I get. Oh, It is unreal. It just blows me and my wife away. Oh, but we love all you guys, and we just get on here, and this is your show, and we just try to keep it going and keep everybody entertained as best we can while we got all this going on, and it just for you guys to do what you guys do, and it's just amazing for you guys to show up. For one, just blows me away. Uh, I'm glad we all got something in common, and that's need somebody to talk to. Uh, but even have anybody to want to put their name on this channel, I mean that just I just don't I can't even comprehend it. And I know that they do it. They're just they're not going to get a lot of. They're probably not going to get a lot of financial benefit out of advertising on their channel. I'm just going to be straightforward and honest, and they know that when they do it. They like what we're doing, I guess, and they like being a part of it, and I'm proud they do. And these people are really good people. I talk to them pretty regular, and they got a great business. I mean, when you train police dogs and stuff like that, that's a great business. That's a great asset to our community. So, oh, I'll try to find out more. Like I say, this all just came down last night or yesterday afternoon. They emailed and asked if we were interested, and of course, yeah, we were interested, and I think it's awesome. Uh, it was tickled me to death that somebody was interested. I'm just glad they're part of our show. If all they done was show up every day, that would be good enough. We're about y'all, but it does help, and it is a little flattering, and it does warm our soul. It lets us know that y'all like what we're doing, and that's good. So anyway, enough about me and enough about daydream about nice things. So man, y'all, if y'all have not been coming to Jerry Holly's late night show he has about every night, y'all are missing out. That is the Saturday Night Live of RV community. We laugh. Last night was hilarious, but we laugh and laugh and laugh, and we're serious too. Like Lily came on, told us about Kathy. All the laughing was over, and Blake led the whole bunch there, and we prayed for Kathy's dad, and but it is a big fun night. So if y'all need to go, if y'all have Jerry Holly, y'all need to make sure y'all got the notifications hit, the all notifications hit, because he never knows when he's going to do it. He always tries to wait and make sure everybody's off. And usually, one reason I guess he does it because when he starts, sometimes it's 3 hours before we get off. Uh, and usually there's maxed out panel. There's 6 of us up there at all times, and we're just laughing and having a hoot. Most of the time, Blake from New Vision Security's up there, and he's a hoot, and we just have a good time. The chat eggs us on, and always coming up with something to talk about. So Ginger was there last night with Jarhead and Ginger. She was there hanging out a little, and by the way, Ginger and Jarhead, I will get Tammy to check in on some of that printable stuff, and I will get Tammy to check in on some of that printable stuff. Uh, let me. Sorry, somebody keeps, and they won't quit calling, and my daggum computer's hooked to my phone. Let me get this done or they'll keep calling. Sorry about that. I don't like that my phone is tied to my computer. I done that right off so I could upload picture. But I'm going to get that took off because I don't upload my picture that way. So anyway, yeah, we had 24 at one time in there last night, and a lot of times we stay on 2 and 3 hours, and man, you just never know what we're going to talk about, but it is hilarious. We always are having fun. Always having fun. So, I'm scrolling up through here. See if I missed anybody coming in. If y'all want me to see a post, tag me in it. If not, I will probably miss it. I got issue going on with. Scrolling up through here. I got an issue going on my phone. Yeah, y'all was tagging me in it, but I wasn't getting it on StreamYard. Sorry about that. That's why I bring up more than one avenue of viewing it. Lily, I just seen where you said amen. Captain Jack, broken collarbone, broken collarbone, broken kneecap. Now waiting to get the knock on the door since it was my truck, my insurance, and she does not have me. Oh no, Captain Jack. You know, that truck didn't look that bad to have that much damage to her. Wow. I mean, I hadn't seen part 2 and part 3 yet. I'll have to go back. Meant to be RV and welcoming everybody. Yeah. Meant to be RVing our New Horizon or one of the moderators. Do y'all have Jerry's link? Captain Jack was needing the link put up. Jerry's PayPal link. Jerry, did that grow any more yesterday? Did they get that 1,000 for a new for Living Life RV? Did they get that 1,000? Maybe they did. There is Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure. Michael and them has been busy. They've been doing a lot of sort of what I call YouTube training live streams, and I think it's awesome. Michael probably gets tired of me messaging him. I'll text him. I'll say, hey, got another idea for a show. Got another idea for a show for him to do on this tech talk, because basically it's stuff I need to know how to do. And there's a lot I don't know how to do. So he probably gets tired of me texting him, because I'm always texting him. I say, hey, we need to learn how to do this. We need to learn how to do that. That's pretty cool. There's this adventure family coming in. We've got 21. Mike and MJ's RV Adventures. Corey at Northwood RV Live. Corey, you knocked it out of the park on Box Van D's new logo. If y'all have not seen Box Van D's new logo and banner, wow, it is awesome. Her profile, I guess profile pic, it is amazing. I mean, it is a perfect one for Box Van D. So if any of you guys, we got several people in here, several people that does that. Northwood RV, I think Aaron Jemison, I think he was in here. He does it. I think One Strange Adventure might do it. I'm trying to think who all does that, but y'all welcome to put it in the chat if y'all are interested in doing that for people. So in the morning, guys, don't forget, I won't be here in the morning and possibly not Saturday morning either. We've got to move 2 store locations, and I have to be there when they're open and get it all out. Sort of, got to get 2 stores tore down and 1 new store set up. And then Saturday morning, I need to be in Birmingham, Alabama, and Anniston, Alabama, to take down 2 more stores. And we're in the middle of reorganizing, and it's a long story. I just keep having to say that the Lord will guide my path, and I just have to keep following His footsteps, even though I don't understand all the time. I'm on a need-to-know basis. So I just go where He says go and do the things I need to do. Captain Jack, there's that Jerry Holly thing. Good deal. Michael at Our Epic RV Adventure just created a Facebook group called RV Prayer Group. That's going to be awesome. Amy, I think Jerry had said he was going to jump on. Jerry, or no, I think he said Meant to Be RVing was going to do one in the morning. I don't know. Whoever wants to do one, have at it. But Jerry said, I think he said he couldn't because he had a meeting. And I think he said Teresa at Meant to Be RVing might do one. But I'm sure somebody will have one in the morning. And I'm pretty sure I won't be on Saturday, but I'll let you guys know tomorrow. Depends on how much we get done tomorrow. If we can get it all done tomorrow, and I seriously doubt it because I can't work too late because I got to be on Papa Drew's show tomorrow night. So I got to get back, or I at least got to get to the point that I can turn on a phone or something. And I'm going to have my truck trailer, and Tammy won't drive my truck trailer, so I'll have to be home. So, got to make that happen. Papa Drew is on at, I think, 7 our time on Friday nights. Yeah, so I'll have to be home by 7 in time to do that. So scrolling. Northwood RV Life does live stream channel reviews, but wants to do it on one of his other channels. He posted that. Michael done the prayer group on Facebook. Aaron Jimison's going to be on Northwood RV Life for an interview Saturday. Y'all check that out. Yeah, Jerry said he had a Zoom meeting in the morning. So, yeah. So, anyway, that's the life of that. Don't forget, Tuesday night, we're going to have RV on the Wayside. And also, I think we're going to have an awesome, let me give y'all a preview for any of y'all that wasn't here yesterday. Let me give you guys a preview of what we're going to have hopefully Tuesday night. I think you guys are going to really like it. Let me come over here and I'll share it. This is a, to give you a heads up, this is a group that is from here, right here in Rainsville where I live. And it's triplets and an older brother. So 3 younger boys that are triplets and their older brother. And sometimes their dad plays like keyboard or something with them. But me and their dad went to school together and graduated high school together. How about that? Is that not awesome? And the name of their channel, and if y'all go over there, let me see if I can just tag them. And go over here and bring up a page. It is, bring it back up. Fortner Brothers for Christ. I'll link their channel. Just make sure you tell them who sent you over there. They don't have hardly any subscribers at all. I don't know how long they've had it. They don't even have very many videos. But there is the link. And talked to their dad yesterday, and we're going to try to make it happen for Tuesday night along with RV on the Wayside. So y'all go check them out. And so I'll be talking about that between now and then. So there'll be another group. Their dad was real talented in high school, and has always been real talented musician. And so it was only natural that those boys be musicians. Like I said, the younger boys are triplets, and of course the older ones. So there's 4 of them. So, but I have seen videos of the dad playing the keyboard, so he may play with them some. But I had just hadn't really thought a lot about them. I knew they sung and played at different venues, but I hadn't really thought about them until I was on Facebook and somebody shared one of their videos on Facebook, and I thought, man, I need to get them on the show. Good morning, Faith in the Fallen. Lily, you're going out and be in the garden for a bit, but leaving this running. Thank Lily Gypsy. If you hear anything new on Kathy and them, let us know. So, but yeah, that's what's coming up. Hopefully, Tuesday night, we'll have the Fortners, and that'll be good. I'm sure they've got a whole list of songs because they go play at all different churches. I don't think they have but about 4 videos up. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. Yep, 5 videos. And so pretty awesome little group. So y'all check them out. And maybe we'll have a crowd there Tuesday night. We had a good response to last Tuesday night jam session, and I've had several ask when we're going to have another one. We will have another, and I'll just say it'll probably take 4 to 6 weeks to get one together anyway. So I'm just going to say around 6 weeks. So it takes that long to get everybody together on a date so that you can have enough people that can be there. And then, a lot for people having last minute things that come up. So we're going to try to do it again here in a few weeks. Yeah, I need to get over there and click on that. Our Epic RV Adventure said they already have 4 members in the group. And let me see if I can click on it and go to it from here. So I wonder if it took me in as a member from Daydream or if it took me in as a personal member. I don't know. Oh, it took me in at Daydream. Good. I don't care to be on it personally, but I knew a lot of people might not know me. Y'all are welcome to follow our personal Facebook page as well. And it is, we'll have to limit it eventually. I think we don't have like 2,600 followers. I think they cap it at 5,000. So we got a little ways to go. Yeah, I clicked on that, Michael. So, Michael, come up and tell us something new. Let me go over here to the whoops. I don't know what happened there. Amen. Ginger. Did I post that link? Yeah. Michael, come up if you got time. You ready? There he is.
Hey, what's up?
This is another day in paradise. The coffee's hot and the sun's shining. Well, not too much, but it's trying to.
Yep. It's not sun shining here. It's rainy, rainy, rainy.
Yeah, it come a flood here yesterday, but it's looking a little better today. I went to deliver some masks at a local bank. They were needing some, and on my way, about halfway there, I had to stop. It was raining so hard.
Wow.
I got close to where my dad lives, so I whipped in his big parking lot out back where he keeps his dump truck to get out from under all the trees. I didn't even want to run from the car to the house. It was raining that hard. I'd have been a wet mess. So what's new in our epic RV adventure? What's coming up on Tech Talk and what new videos? When does the new part 2 come out on the combat restaurant?
Okay. Part two of 3 of our interview with the owners at Combat Cafe is going to be coming out on Sunday, right after our live stream. We're scaling back our live stream time a little bit on Sunday nights, and we're just going to be doing. We're going to go live for however long we need to go live, and then roll right into the premiere. And that's probably what we're going to be doing until we can get back out on the road. We don't really have a lot to talk about, and there's already enough channels doing games and trivia and stuff like that that I don't think, for me personally, I don't think we need another channel doing that. So we don't really have a lot to talk about right now that would to fill up an hour. So we're just going to be doing, well, Rocky and Aaron RV Kids TV started doing this a while back too on their Monday nights, doing live for a little while, then rolling into a premiere. It looked like a pretty good idea. We had a really good turnout with doing that for the first time last Sunday. So we're probably going to keep doing that because it just helps bring that crowd in. And we can. And this Sunday we're going to definitely talk a little bit about Combat Cafe and some other things related to that. But that's kind of it. I'm still doing the daily devotions on my personal YouTube channel. So if you want to go follow a daily devotion, I post them on Mondays on our Epic RV Adventure. So you go see that one. And there's a link to my personal channel there. Excuse me for. Man, I was quick on the mute button there.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. I've been doing that all week here.
Yeah. So that's, and I got my first sponsor swag in the mail yesterday. Well, you already knew about that, Gary, because we talked on the phone. But
yeah, you was telling me about it. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to get something, ain't it?
It is. I mean, especially when you're not expecting anything. That's the cool thing. So
tell us about it. Can you tell us about it, or are you going to tell about it on your channel?
I shot a video, man. Come on now.
Oh, you shot a video. Good deal. So he's got a video going, and
Yeah.
that's pretty cool. So the video, you done released it, or when was
Not
that
yet.
video? Yeah.
I don't know. We did a video unboxing it, unboxing the package, and which is cool because we literally had no idea what was in the box at all.
Yeah.
And so as we opened it up, there's no fake surprise.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and there was no check in there either. So
Hey, that's pretty cool though. Hey, I actually know about it and I'm not telling y'all. So y'all gotta watch the video. And so pretty cool. It's to get up here. I'm not saying that what we do is work, because we do it for fun. But to get up here every day and to know that somebody's watching what you do and sends you that, even though it may be a small gift, no matter what it is, it sort of touches your heart to think that at least that one person's getting something out of it, and
absolutely.
and they see something in it. So it's pretty cool.
Box Fan D wants to know, what is a sponsor swag? It's just a gift, a free gift.
Yeah.
Swag is a term that people use to, when you go to like a fair and people are handing out frisbees or T-shirts or something like that, so you can go, promote in a restaurant. That's what swag is.
Yeah, I got some of that coming from Silver State K9. So, yeah.
Yeah, right there.
So I got to
It's
go.
like it's like you're at the eye doctor's office. You're moving your finger real slow. Follow.
My screen don't go over far enough.
And you got to point. You got to do an angle. You got to give an angle. Yeah, other angle. Yeah, opposite of what you think.
It ain't as easy as y'all think it is.
It is not. I mean, even doing that is hard because you got to get it so you're not pointing behind you or. So James is asking, when are T-shirts coming? Who are you asking? One of us, or are you asking somebody in the chat about T-shirts?
I know I got a T-shirt coming, but
we have T-shirts. We have a swag shop we can buy T-shirts on. Excuse me. And links in the description of all of our videos. And they're actually pretty inexpensive. I'm not saying cheap because they're not cheap shirts, but they're not expensive shirts. If you're looking for a swag shop for your own channel to sell stuff, take a look at it's Spreadshirt, I think is the name of it. But if you click on my link, you'll know. Hang on a second.
I hear you, Susan. Artist on the road. Hey, that's pretty tough to do. That is just so backwards up here. When you're trying to point to something, it's just weird. Make sure I didn't miss some of y'all in the chat while I was running my mouth. I know y'all think that's easy to run your mouth and watch the chat, but I'm not that coordinated. So what y'all think about the new background? Y'all like that? The new intro background. That may be the new one that we use on everything from now on. The other one was so dark that you couldn't letter over it. So when I would do thumbnails for any event, I couldn't get the lettering to be visible enough. And so I like that one a little bit better. This is probably what we'll use for a while. And I have to set it up so that when I got a guest, I can still see all of this. It don't matter that we see Daydream, because y'all know y'all are on Daydream channel. If you don't, hey, y'all are on Daydream channel. I could put it over here, the logo, but if I did, when it didn't have nothing up here, it'd look funny. So, try to keep it as simple as possible. Oh, I'll ask him, James, when he gets back. I don't think they've started selling those yet. The one for the service dogs. Steve Turtle put me on to Canva. It is CANVA. CANVA. I'll type it in here. CANVA. It's a free website, New Horizons. That's what I use. That's what I use for this background. It won't let you do layovers without being a paid subscriber. Like where I could set this up so it would be seen while I didn't have. So I'm still working on that. So and too, I'm still working on what I want my channel to look like. So I haven't really got too deep into it, but I need a overlay that has all my subscribers. I mean, all my stuff at the top and my Patreon. I need it to look like this when I don't have anybody. But I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. And I hadn't really nailed down all my channel colors. I like the blue and the orange and the sun. I want the sun involved in every, the sunset or the sunrise. And I just like orange. That's one of them. I just like that in the logo color. It's different. Nobody I know has it. And I don't know. I just think it's cool. Y'all might not like it. I think it's cool. Yeah, we got several photographers, Ice Dog, in here. There comes Happy Place Diaries. Justin and Christina. I missed y'all coming in. Boxman ordered her logo stickers. It will be delayed, but they are coming. Good deal, Boxman. And for y'all that hasn't seen Boxman D's new profile picture and banner on her YouTube channel, she just got a makeover from the Northwood RV bunch, Corey Nim, and it looked awesome. And our Epic RV Adventure has started a Facebook page, a prayer Facebook page. And he has the link somewhere there in it. You guys want to go check that out. Only $139. Oh, is it $139? Yeah, I guess. From Bob's Adventure shaving his beard. $139. Or is that supposed to be $139,000? I think it's $139. So where are we at? If you don't care telling us, Jerry. By the way, how do y'all like the new background? Do y'all like the colors and the blues and the greens and the orange and y'all like that? $139. Yeah, $139 away from Bob's Adventure shaving his beard. Happy Place Camping is work watching. I'm gonna copyright that. I'm just kidding. Steve Turtle's always talking about work camping. One day I thought, well, I'm work watching. Man, $140 roughly away from 7,000. Hey, if any of y'all give, by the way, and y'all keep up with Living Life RV, which is Kent and them, I think it's Kent. Anyway, if y'all keep up with them, there's a challenge out right now, and they're real close to meeting that challenge. But y'all have to email them when you donate, and when they get up to 1,000 people that email him that donated, since he made that post, then he's going to shave his head. So, Michael, Jerry
Did I miss
posted.
anything? Did I miss anything?
Jerry had posted in the chat that we were $139 away from Bob at Banter's shaving his beard. And so that got us to talking about the total, which is $68.60. And then also we was talking about yesterday, or day before yesterday, I think on our jam session, Living Life RV, Kent and them, ain't that their name? Living Life? Life is LIFE. Put out a challenge that he would shave his head if they could raise $1,000. Well, then that yesterday morning, Scott gave 500 of that. So you have to email them on their channel and let them know. So that's what I was telling everybody. Make sure you email if you give, so we can see Kent shave his head. Ain't that his name, Kent? You know, Michael?
I believe so.
I believe it is.
I'm just stuck on Bob's Adventure shaving his beard because I don't. That sounds kind of scary. That's scarier than you shaving yours.
Well, that is Blue Wave Odyssey. I don't know. That may be bigger than Blue Wave Odyssey shaving.
It is because
it may be bigger than RV Underway shaving.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks, Justin and Christina.
And Michael. Yeah, don't forget Michael. Justin, Christina,
and Michael. Yeah. When I start saying 3, y'all want to change your name.
Yeah.
So when are you going to make a trip to Whataburger? Let me tell you what happened last night. And I wish I'd have told you before she went outside to the garden. But Lily Gypsy made a comment, and we nearly threw her off the panel. I mean, I was the only one that voted to do it. Everybody else was afraid of her. I'm a little bit afraid of her, but she said that Whataburger wasn't as good as it used to be, and something to the extent of she didn't like it much anymore.
Well, I mean, she's a Texas girl, so she may know. I mean, Whataburger may have been better than what it used to be, but it's still really good today.
Well, I mean, that's nerdy ground to have somebody throw out. So I gave her a hard time. So Happy Place Diaries has got the coffee going. I'm on my second cup.
They want to know about the t-shirts from your fundraiser.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I asked the question about from James and the t-shirts. Was that answered?
Oh, no. Well, I did tell him that y'all haven't started selling the shirts yet for the service.
Oh, it's for the veteran fundraiser?
Yeah, I think that's what he said what you and Wayward Wag doing, so I'm assuming that's what he was talking about.
Yeah. It's going to be probably another month before we actually release that. We're getting the information to the channels who are the veteran channels who are part of the core of this. We got them. They're ordering their t-shirts starting today. Then they're going to shoot a video. We got time. We got to wait, especially since some people are all the way halfway across the world in a different, on the other side of the international date line and everything. So
Before they go to bed.
So that's going to take some time. And excuse me, I was trying to type in everything else at the same time too. I just threw in the link to that Prayer RV group, and Ginger at Jarhead and Ginger. That was her idea for the Prayer RV group, and it just hit my heart. And I decided to go ahead and throw it up there. So we've already got 6 members, and we've only had it advertised on your show for 15 minutes. So that's pretty good.
Yeah. Well, Lily said she did not say it wasn't good anymore, just not as good as it used to be.
Yeah. See? But it's still better than most, even though it's not as good as it used to be.
Lily hears all. Uh-oh, I'm in the doghouse now.
So is Ginger still in here from Jarhead and Ginger? If so, you should be getting an email pretty soon to order your shirt, and y'all need to hurry up and do it.
Yeah. Hurry up.
And Jerry from Happy Place Diaries is in here. He just said, look for around June 2nd for the shirt launch. Trust me, you'll know when the shirt launches. It's not going to be a quiet thing.
No, I want y'all to come over here and tell about it too. Whenever y'all get it off all of y'all's streams, y'all can come over here and push it. Cause I want to be a part, help y'all be a part of that.
Yeah, it's exciting. We've hit a couple of bumps, which you always expect to hit a couple of bumps, especially when you're trying to do something that you've never done before. But it's good. Oh, hello, Ozark Pathfinders. They've got a Facebook page, and they're going to join the prayer group too. Now, I put in the prayer group, and I put it in the the announcements. It's not just for people who believe in a certain way or a certain thing. If you believe whatever you believe in the power of prayer, then you're invited to be in this group. This is not a group to discuss religion. This is not a group to debate religion. It's a group to pray together as brothers and sisters. And I'm not even going to say brothers and sisters in Christ. It's a place to pray for brothers and sisters. So please be respectful of everybody's beliefs if you join that group and want to be part of it. That's the rules. That's the whole list of rules right there. That's it.
So, James, I didn't understand the no vets. Did you understand that?
If you're asking about, so everybody, so for anybody to buy the shirt, that's going to be around the 2nd of June, James. That's when we'll launch the shirt out for everybody.
And
hang on a second. Talon is bugging me. She needs to go out. So hang on just a second. I got to open the door right here.
Okay.
Come on, Talon. Drop. All right.
Good morning, RV Ashes in April. Artist on the Road is here. Did I miss y'all coming in? So I just realized something, Michael.
What?
So you're with an organization that are y'all going to help the service dogs, provide service dogs, right?
Yeah.
And then our new sponsor trains police dogs.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
That's cool. It's a dog's life. It's a dog's world.
It's a doggone bunch of people, ain't it?
Yeah.
Hey, we having breakfast?
That is a donut that Shelly just made.
A donut. Hey, Shelly, I think you can ship donuts.
Just made. It's hot.
Oh.
Taste testing online.
So y'all are an hour ahead of us, right? So it's 11 o'clock there, right?
Yep.
So I thought it was a biscuit when I first seen it, and I'm like, where's the tomato? Ah, man.
Covered in cinnamon.
So is Shelly going to have a video of how to do that?
She made some yesterday. Hang on a second. I let Town up. Back in. Come on. Gary must know you're making a video on that.
I would, but my producer's been on live streams.
Did you hear that, Gary?
What was it?
She said she would make a video, but her producer's been on live streams.
Oh, well, I'm just trying to promote you guys. I'm just a good guy like that.
Susan wants to know the exact name of the prayer group. I think I called it RV Prayer Group, but I put the link in just a little while ago. So if you just scroll up a little bit, you should be able to see the link and just click on it.
Yeah, if moderators could find that and copy it, that'd be awesome. I can't do it from I might can. It's hard to do it. That's the only thing I don't like about StreamYard. You can't work the chat. So what I have to do, I have to go out of StreamYard, and then I'm watching a video that's delayed while I put something in the chat and then come back. I wish they would work on that.
I can't do that. I've tried. It's too confusing for me.
Yeah.
So I just stay behind. I just stay behind in the chat. That's all I can do.
Well, what it is you come over here and you try to, you can't even copy. Like if I wanted to copy a link, I can't do that in the chat on StreamYard because it highlights it. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I can post in the chat, but I can't. I can't do some things I want to do. Also, what I can't do, I can't make a moderator from StreamYard. I have to go to the YouTube
Right.
side of it.
Well, remember, StreamYard just links to the live stream piece of YouTube. That's it.
Yeah. Right.
So to do things like make a moderator and stuff like that, that's a YouTube function. So that's why you can't do it through StreamYard.
James, I'm a vet. Nice, I get too. Well, I don't know. Faith in the Fallen. My niece is in school to become a vet. That's cool. We have a lot of going back to animal. We have a lot of animal. Imagine Your Odyssey's wife. Her channel is what was that? Man, I forgot the name of it. But anyway, they train dogs as well. I think they train dogs. But we have a lot of channels that are centered around fur babies.
Mm-hmm.
James Catney, Jerry, do not mind typing on phone. Oh, James Catney has not tried Whataburger. I can tell you what it's similar to. It's not exactly like it. We talked about this last night, but it is similar to Sonic. Similar. Not
Yeah,
exactly.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree with that.
But the whole package, like the fries and everything, Whataburger's got Sonic beat.
I'll
like
definitely agree with that.
Yeah. James Catney said, nice donut.
It was.
If me and Tammy gets caught up, I've got 2 videos coming out about cooking. Slot dogs is one, and Thomas's banana bread.
Well, they both sound good. I've got some videos I need to shoot as well, but obviously can't do it when it's raining because I got to be outside to shoot the videos.
I want to give y'all a cooking tip. This is free. You don't have to watch the video, but you just got to be here to hear it. This is cooking tip from New Vision Security Services, Blake. Blake had the Traeger grill like I have, and he asked me last night, he said, do you ever put your hamburger meat or whatever meat you're cooking, say a Traeger, when you turn a Traeger on, you first turn it to smoke. That's how you initially get it going, and it smokes until you see smoke coming out the lid or out the stack. All right, then you turn it over to your temperature to cook your meat, unless you're smoking something. So he said last night to take your hamburgers, throw them in the grill. As soon as you turn your grill on to smoke to get it ready to come on, and while it's getting ready to smoke and heat up, that smoke will go in it. So then when you turn it over to your temperature, it's already been smoking for ever how many minutes it takes to do that. So you gain all that smoke flavor while you wait.
Okay, I had to mute you because the boss was telling me about something she just learned about that we need to cook and do a video on.
Ah.
And I'd never heard of it before. And I'm not telling you because you got to watch the video.
I've never heard of it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
I was just floored.
Yeah.
And this girl thought everybody knew about it, but nobody knew.
Wow.
So stay tuned. Are we making that today, honey?
We can?
Hey, we're making that today.
Well, no, probably tomorrow.
Okay, tomorrow.
I have a lot of work today.
Oh, that's right. We got a dinner thing tonight too.
I've been on to Tammy about making videos, but she said videos don't pay, masks do. So we're having to make masks. And so she tells Shelly that I'm going to try to talk her into making a video about the things that we were talking about yesterday when she was talking to us. Shelly knows what I'm talking about.
I forgot what I was going to say now. It's been a busy morning.
Yeah, New Horizons. There's a lot of top secret information going. That keeps y'all coming back.
Yeah, that's right.
If we told y'all everything, it wouldn't be no reason for y'all to come back.
That's all right. But,
Yeah, I thought we were doing biscuits and gravy this morning, but instead,
There is nothing wrong with that. What is that? Apple butter?
chocolate
that's chocolate.
frosting.
Chocolate frosting
Looks like who?
on a cinnamon roll.
It
On a
looked
cinnamon
like
roll.
apple butter.
That's not. I thought. Oh, on a donut.
It's a
Oh, I
donut.
see the donut now. It's a chocolate covered donut.
Oh my Lord,
Shelly, some water, please.
man!
All right. For the sake of the group, I'm going to taste this.
Let us know how good it is. I hope
The
you drip
chocolate,
it on.
you see the chocolate drip off?
I was
Look at
thinking, say, since you're eating that in front of us, I hope it drips on your shirt.
All right. Remember, I don't want to eat this at all. I'm doing this for you guys.
Yeah,
This is for you because I love you guys.
Michael just loves our channel too. He does all these kind of things on our channel. Y'all notice that?
Happy Place Diaries, the dinner thing. You're invited.
Music.
Yeah. Happy Place, Jerry. Yes, you're invited, but it's not on. It's not online. So you had to drive to North Carolina. So
Artists on the Road said they keep hearing the music from Mission Impossible in their head.
yeah. Well,
Somebody
said you were spoiled too.
Which did you like better, cinnamon sugar or frosting?
I like the cinnamon better, honey.
Okay.
Chocolate's good, but the cinnamon's better. Somebody said I was spoiled. Yes, I am. I have the best wife ever.
Happy Place Diary said you're to take one for the team.
Yeah. Yep. I'm taking one for the team. I saw, somebody said something along the same lines. Yeah, I do what I can for the people. I'm here for the people.
Oh, let me tell y'all something I tried yesterday, and I heard about it on Roy and Becky's. And I am not a grocery store shopper, and like Tammy, don't let me go to the grocery store, because I buy things I see. I'm a visual shopper, so if I see something that looks awesome, it goes in the buggy. But anyway, I don't retain much up here. I'm not that smart of a cat, but I retain food stuff. And so I was on Roy and Becky's show one day. You learn a lot of useful information on Roy and Becky's show. And by the way, if y'all don't have them, that's a good channel to have. And but anyway, I heard him one day mention maple syrup deviled spam. Oh yeah. Let me just tell you that I was at the grocery store yesterday. And by the way, if you won't buy any weenies, you have to get the off-brand because all the name brand ones are empty, gone, nada. They ain't any. You might do good if you get a can of brine ones, but the real Vina weenies, you have to get the off-brand or brine. They actually had brine, but anyway. So I seen just a very few cans. So this must be pretty popular of maple syrup deviled spam. Let me just say, I brought some of them home and got me out a ream of crackers. Oh my, Jerry wasn't kidding. And so while he was on his live, Roy and Becky, I said, Jerry, Roy and Becky, while they were on their live, I was telling Roy about me enjoying some maple syrup, deviled spam, and crackers while they were doing their live. And it was really good.
I'm not too much of a spam guy, but, it's, and I forgot what I was going to say now. I got a work email on my phone to throw my train of thought, but
Squirrel.
Exactly. And I'm bad for that for sure. But I see some people are asking about where's the recipe for the donuts. Oh, that's coming in a video apparently. Hopefully soon.
Yeah.
Up tomorrow. We can do it and put it up tomorrow.
Oh, we can do it and put it up tomorrow is what Shelly said. It means we gotta make more donuts.
So what you could do, Shelly, I'm gonna add a twist to those donuts. what you could do is make them a little bit bigger, make the hole a little bit bigger, and put apple filling in the middle of them, and then eat them with a fork. Just
Ooh,
throwing
sounds
that
good.
out there.
yeah, I bet I could do that.
Yep, she said she can do that.
Wouldn't that be awesome? Anything with apples in it. I mean, man. And then put ice cream on it, and there you go.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Over the top.
Yeah. Absolutely, 100%.
Jake Catney said he's on a diet, and that's just wrong.
Hello, Mel Nettie. Say hello to me so I can say hello back.
Nettie's supposed to be at work. Nettie retires, she's going to be hanging out here all the time while they're driving down the road in that big diesel pusher. I love their rig, by the way.
Yeah.
I want y'all to do and I may have missed it, but I don't think I have. I want y'all to do a grand tour of y'all's rig. I'd like to check that out, inside and out.
We like watching the tour videos of people's RVs. I don't really care for them for like the new ones. Like we like watching Matt's RV reviews because you know see the new RVs, but we like watching when you know a couple that had their RV, they've made their changes, and then they do that tour just to see what they've done in it. You know.
Yeah,
you know,
I do too.
Did they put up curtains? Did they do this? Did they paint the walls? You know, all that good stuff.
Faith in the Fallen. I got a great apple crisp video, like 3 ingredients, and
yeah,
it's amazing. You got to go watch it. If you like apple fritters, Nettie will tell you. Nettie, tell her how good the apple crisp video is.
Well, Happy Place Diaries has a great lasagna video. If you like lasagna, they have a good lasagna video. And we kind of tagged off it. He shared the recipe with me, and I made a video as well. So if you like lasagna, go to Happy Place Diaries and check out his lasagna video, and you know also check out ours.
Did you say Ice Dog?
But
by the way, Ice Dog, you do have that Captain Jack Scrapper. I mean, Captain. Not Captain Jack. But you do have that Pirate A mate. What is his name off the movie Pirates of the Caribbean? What's his name? My mind. What?
Just went out my brain when you said that.
Yeah, you do look like that.
Yeah, I'm kind of lactose intolerant too, but I just take it. Because I got to eat the ice cream.
No pain, no gain.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, Nettie said, yummy, easy apple crisp recipes. That's the one I posted, Faith in the Fallen. It's easy. Well, the video wasn't very long. There's not that much to it. Jane Catney wanted to know last night. Now we were tearing up some pork rinds between me and Jerry Holly. We was wearing out. I had a bag and he had a bucket. We were wearing out some pork rinds. That's another thing. While I was at the grocery store, they had pork rinds $1 a bag.
That's nice. There's a place around here that that has fresh pork rinds.
Where Keisha works on Redstone Arsenal in Huntsville, they have a lot of food trucks. And so the food truck, there's a guy that makes them pork rinds. And, man, they're awesome. I tell her to bring me home some when she has a chance to get them.
It's a little chilly here this morning.
Artist on the Road said you done a great job, I'm assuming, on the lasagna video. And she's going to try her hand, on your lasagna video.
Now, Happy Place Diaries lasagna video was the inspiration, of course, and it's his recipe. So make sure you give him credit. I just spiced it up. I kicked it up a notch. I kicked the recipe up a notch. That's all I did.
Captain Jack Sparrow. We were close.
So Beyond Beauty's here doing her nails, so she's just listening.
Hey, Beyond Beauty, you are very close to becoming a clown. at 7,000, Beyond Beauty's got to do clown makeup for the whole day and be on as many live streams as she's invited to.
I may have to run an all-day live.
Well, we're only like $100 and something away, Beyond Beauty. I don't know if you know that.
Because actually, Shelly and I were talking yesterday, and I said, if I could just do a live stream for about 4 or 5 days and hold about 50 people in the room the whole time, we'd be monetized.
Yeah.
And so if we could get Beyond Beauty in there in clown makeup, that might hold the crowd.
Yeah. Well, getting your hair buzzed off holds a pretty good crowd.
Yeah, it does. Well,
yeah. We maintain
it
average.
It depends on what you start with. See, you buzzed your hair and you still got more than me.
Yep.
And
I agree with that.
Hair a week and a half ago.
Then I think the life total was 68.40. It was 68.40. 68.40.25. I don't know where the 25 cents come in, but 68.40.25. So what? Less than $160, and Beyond Beauty is going to have to be a clown. Also, somebody else with it. Oh, also, if whoever has donated since Sunday will email Living Life RVs, Kent them, email them that you gave since Sunday. If we go over, if they get $1,000 worth of emails, in other words, where people donated, he'll shave his head on one of their shows. So I think most of you guys follow them. They're on a lot of live streams. They've been on hours, like in the chat and stuff. So also, speaking of those guys, her niece got married the other day, about the time everything shut down. And they done a video on the wedding. It was basically a drive-through wedding. I cried like a baby. Y'all got to go watch that video. Did you see it, Michael? You and Shelly watched that?
Not yet.
Oh, y'all got to go watch that. She was crying. I was squalling. I could just see my baby girl having to have a wedding in that situation. Uh-oh, Beyond Beauty. You better get the clown makeup out. Nettie's headed to PayPal.
Yeah, our daughter got married just a little over a year ago. So I'm glad I didn't have to go through any of this.
We've had to go to, we've had one funeral. We had to, actually, she was actually my step-grandmother, but, you know, it's one of those grandmothers you've been around most of your life, you know, kind of thing. But, and we weren't going to go with the family because she had blood relations, you know what I'm saying? And they asked me to be a part of the funeral. And so I went, and Tammy and my son babysitted kids. So not all of us were allowed to go, but I got to go and be a part of it. But it was weird. It was weird. I will say that, because we had to work around all the laws and the rules. I ain't going to say that they were all honored. All the laws and the rules were honored. But I didn't see nobody there making sure that they were either. So.
Yeah, I think there's some times where you just gotta do what you gotta do.
Now we did try to do it as best as you could do a funeral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that wedding, oh, they done awesome on that wedding. I mean, it was beautiful. And one of the bride's mother's friend thought of the idea, and it was amazing. Y'all have to watch it. They got to have a ceremony and everything, but it was what happened after the ceremony was, to me, the good part. I don't see if I might have to pull up their channel and see if I can find it, and we'll link it.
Okay, so Shelly's sitting on the other side of the camera. She made her donut with custard and chocolate. I just got chocolate.
I was going to put sprinkles on it too, but I didn't want to.
Yeah, I didn't even get sprinkles. And we got like 5-gallon jug of sprinkles laying around here.
Wow.
Maybe for the video.
Yeah, maybe for the video is what you said.
How do you pull up Living Life RV? Any of the moderators out there have any luck pulling them up? I had them up the other day, but I don't know how I done it.
Yeah, I get that way with a lot of channels sometimes, and I'm subscribed to so many channels. It's still easier to do a search than it is to actually look through the subscriber list.
That's amazing. I typed in Living Life RV in YouTube search, and the third one, 1, 2, 3, the fourth one down was my channel.
I guess you talk about them too much.
Yep. I couldn't find them. Any of you guys find them out there?
Let me see if I can. Well, if Justin's still in here, you know he'll find them and he'll have the link posted. He probably would have had it done before we even talked about it.
He's like Google, ain't he? If you think
He is. He is.
I know it ain't Living Light, it's Living Life.
It's living a life of IVH.
No, it's life. They're different.
All right. Nettie said it's over 7,000. Hey, Nettie, if you made a donation there, go over. If we can find the link, can any of y'all help us find Living Life? I had it on here yesterday. Living Life RV. Ain't it Living Life RV? I typed in Living Life, and I was the third channel that come up. So I'm moving up. I will say that has something to do with the title. Actually, I'm about the 8th one too, so.
It's okay, not comfortable. Especially when it's a child.
I can't find it. I tried finding it. I couldn't find it. If y'all notice, when I do the title to my live streams, I put morning coffee live or something like that. Then I put RV Life Christian Living. That gets us brought up. I was brought up like 3 times searching for
Coffee.
searching for Living Life RV. I was brought up more than they was, and I was typing in the name of their channel.
Hey, Gary, Shelley wanted me to show you this. This is coffee.
Cheers.
Coffee. Shelly's got her coffee going.
Finally, I just got up.
All right,
Let's see what audio I'm using here.
now is that them channel, Northwood RV?
Okay,
I can't even, I still can't find it.
Well, click on the link that Justin put in.
Wait a minute, no wonder. Let me do this again. Yep, that's it. So, anybody that has gave and since Sunday, if you'll go by and email them, it'd probably be nice if you were subscribed to their channel as well. Go by and email them that you gave and how much you gave when it gets, well, I'm sure it's done reached that mark because yesterday Scott gave 500 on while we were live yesterday. So, and I know we went over because it was under 6,000 yesterday morning. But thanks, Nettie, for doing that. Now, Beyond Beauty, it's got to get the clown makeup out. So that puts it $7,060.25.
The
So
artists on the road want to know if that wasn't my coffee cup. I don't drink coffee, so I do have coffee cups, but the Tinkerbell one isn't one.
There has to be something wrong with everyone.
I'm trying to scroll down and catch back up. iStog had the same thing happen to him. Every time I searched it, I was like the third channel down. And when iStog done it, I was the third channel down. I'll tell y'all how that happens. Like I said, in my channel title, I have Morning Coffee Talk Live, RV Life, Christian Living. And I have that on nearly every one of my live stream morning shows. So I guess if you do it enough, when I looked a while ago, we were the third one down and like the 10th one down, and their channel still wasn't on there.
Yeah, well, part of the problem is when you're logged into YouTube and you do a search or something, the search results are kind of skewed to what you searched for in the past too, and what you've done. So that's what makes it kind of difficult sometimes.
Yeah. So it's $7,060.25. Pause and Effect needs some playlist partners. They broke 3,000 hours and needing to get another 1,000.
Unfortunately, I've already run Pause and Effects playlist. I think on the 3 accounts we have, so I can't.
I ran it. I ran.
So it won't work. It won't work for a while, but.
Yep. Artist on the Road was needing watch time, I think, or subscribers. I can't remember. They were needing something, I'm pretty sure. That might have been RV Action April. I can't remember. And I lost all my notes. I work from this desk now doing stuff for the mask, and I do the lives, and that's not a good thing.
Yeah. And all you folks getting close or trying to get close on your watch time and your monetization, remember you got to work on getting all those views, because views is what's going to pay once you get monetized. You get paid by the view.
You know, the jam section had like 200 views, and it come in third on watch hours, but we didn't have that many people stay. I don't really understand all that. Like, we had 200 people come through there, but we only averaged like 20-something people staying. That was really weird.
When you say averaged, are you talking about, excuse me, you're talking about your highest concurrent number?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not an average. That's just the peak number of people that watched you at one time.
Okay.
And I don't think there's anything that shows you an average. I mean, you can take because the problem with the views are somebody watches you and then they go off and do something else and come back later.
Yeah.
That's 2 views from one person. So.
And they pay you based off the views?
They pay you based off the views on your ads.
Okay. So every time they go off and come back on, the ad comes back up. I know if I refresh on a monetized channel like Steve Turtles, like if I refresh the page, the ad come back up. I have to wait on the ad before I can come back in.
Yeah. Shelly's going back to work, so I had to put in some headphones.
Let's see here. I'm just blown away, and I know Jerry is too. I'm blown away that the shape our world is in, we raised $7,000.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive for sure.
So Jerry, what's new? You want to come up and join me and Michael? Talk about something? I want his, now let me tell you, his granddaughter can play an instrument. I forgot what it's called. I invited her to come up Tuesday night, but they got busy. There's this adventure family. They just posted a new video. James, we'll be praying for you guys, buddy.
Yeah, we've been thinking about you, bud.
Jerry, come up here and join the morning wrecking crew. I'm trying to read through the chat here. You're less than a year old, though, right? So every hour will help you. Cause and effect, how I look at my hours, I set it for 365, like how many I have for the last 365 days. That's how I track mine. But monetized, it tracks it automatically. Based right 365, I think it does it automatically.
Yeah, in the monetization tab, if you're looking for, you know, where you're at when it comes to getting monetized, the link, the monetization link is the only one that matters, because the information in there is what YouTube is going by, and it's not up to date. Especially on a live stream, it could take up to 48 hours. Sometimes I've seen for your live stream hours to hit the monetization link. But if you've got a private video, for instance, like, or even a live stream that you had like 40 watch hours, but you made it private for whatever reason, that doesn't count. It'll count for your total hours. If you look in your analytics, you'll see that in there, but you won't see it in monetization. The only thing that counts for monetization is public and unlisted videos. That's it.
The jam session Tuesday night had an average view duration, and I think this is pretty good for a 2-hour live stream, of nearly 17 minutes. That's an average. And it's had 202 views. And it's had, wow, it's had a lot more people watch it this morning.
That's
It's up
good.
to nearly 57 watch hours. It's about to break mining your live stream about enable go to channel. It's about to topple that. That
Awesome.
go to channel live stream is still growing. So,
And you know, I've been using. I used it earlier today. I mean, I've still got that plug-in on my computer since we did that,
yep.
and I haven't had any problems with it at all. I mean, I
Yeah,
haven't.
it
I mean,
works.
it doesn't work with like Justin Christina. It still takes a search on Justin Bieber, but I mean, and there's still a little, you know, and sometimes I'll click on somebody and it takes me to the wrong page. But I'd say about 95% of the time it works. So, which is still way better than not having it at all.
Right.
I haven't ran into any technical difficulties with my computer. Let's put it like that. I know Bob had a problem with he said his computer froze, and I think somebody else said they had somebody else said that they clicked on it. It took them to the wrong channel. Like they clicked on like your channel, it took them to somebody else's channel, so they just deleted the plugin. I'm like, well, okay, well, you do you.
Yeah. It may be more aggravating to some people, but I think it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, for me, it's easier.
To each his own, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Watch over this bunch. I gotta go. I'll be right back.
You leave me in charge of these crazies? Man, okay, so what's going on? So we're going to talk about Gary now. Anybody got any good Gary stories?
Oh, This Adventure Family. Have you ever ran an ad on YouTube? I haven't, but I know somebody who has. They did. They had $100. I'll just tell you. I'm not going to tell you who it is. I'll leave that for them. But they had $100 credit um, for Google AdSense, and so they ran an ad on YouTube, and the ad was their intro video, and they got a ton of views on that intro video. But what happened was they didn't hardly get any subscribers at all, and it also killed the analytics, kind of for their channel for a while, but definitely for that video, because people clicked on the video, they watched it for about 10 seconds, and then they clicked off. So it just went, the watch time, just went in the toilet. So it didn't work for them, but it may have been they just chose the wrong video. So if you're going to run an ad, make sure you have a very good squared away video. And I think, I can't remember how long he said that $100 lasted him, as far as how many ad impressions he got. And a lot of y'all may know who it is, because when I was doing a search for anything on YouTube, that their video was always at the top of the page, and because it was an ad. So, but they didn't have a lot of success with it. But I mean, it was $100 credit, so they weren't out anything. They gained a couple of subscribers, and I say couple, I mean literally a handful. And at the time, they were, I think, around 700-800 subscriber channel at the time they did it. So it didn't really work for them, but I think it really is a function of, you got to have the right video to do that. And Northwood just said, don't run an ad on a video you care about. It will kill the video when the ad is done. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about, because people will click on it, watch it for 5 seconds, and then click off or whatever. Because a lot of times people will click on it, because I've done this too. You click on that first video when you do a search, because you think that's the first video, because you didn't really pay attention to the fact it was an ad. So you're doing a search for like how to clean your black tank, and you click on this thing without thinking, without really paying attention, and it's an ad, and it's an ad to welcome to our channel. It doesn't tell you anything about black tanks. You just immediately click off. So if you're going to run an ad, make sure you got a video that is interesting, and a video that's short. Don't run an ad, on a 45-minute video, because it'll just be in the tank. But I personally, that's the only one I know about. That's the only one person I know that's actually run an ad.
I wonder if it would be better. Of course, I'm not interested, but like on our Vinyl Express outlet, I run ads and promoted it when we started, because it let people know we were selling vinyl. And you could run, if you had like free money, like he was talking about, and you wanted just to spend it, you might promote your Facebook page, and that way, and then promote your YouTube channel on your Facebook page. So you would be more likely to get people that were more interested in what you were doing if they had to make another click to get to you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and Corey, I'm pretty certain this is Corey. And he said he had the $100 credit too. He ran it, got lots of views. He did get lots of subs, but when the video retention died, then the views dropped off. So it's a double kick to YouTube. Yeah. So, and the question is, and it's hard to quantify too. Okay, you got a lot of subs, but did those subs turn into regular viewers? And it's hard to say. And a lot of times it's hard to really say, unless you have a big jump in subs and a big jump in the number of views.
Yeah, let us know how that goes, This Adventure Family. Pause and Effect said that they did a $150 Google ad, and they did real well. So, you may get the same results. I run ads for our Vinyl Express Outlet Facebook page and did really well. We had a lot of good results, and but now that was Facebook, that wasn't YouTube. So
Yeah, and Pause and Effect just said he had a $150 Google credit and printed a couple of dog. But yeah, and that's what I was saying. It really depends on the video. And if you're throwing out a dog video, and I'll just say this: every video we put talent in performs better than any other video. People love dogs. So that was the next comment down here too. Dogs video perform way better than me talking about a travel. Yeah. I mean, we did a live stream for a little while of just Talon laying on the couch with some music playing in the background. That did better than pretty much anything we've done. So that's the thing. So and I've talked about this before on my channel too. Advertising works, or if advertising didn't work, people wouldn't do it. Because advertising but good advertising works. So you got to be careful about what you're trying to advertise. If you have a poorly constructed video on a topic that's not really popular, and I'll just say black tank. Black tank's a popular thing in the RV community to look for, but it's not a fun topic. You know what I'm saying? Because usually when somebody's looking for a black tank, a YouTube video on a black tank, they have a problem. So
this Adventure family, y'all could promote y'all's Facebook and keep your Facebook loaded with videos, and that would lure people to your YouTube channel. And that, if they clicked on the YouTube video and your Facebook page, they're more likely to watch the video.
Yeah.
I think somebody said they'd done that. Northwood, I think, said that's what they're doing.
Yeah. So for me, we're trying to. We started a YouTube channel to have fun. It's not a business, and we're just doing it to document our travels and our journeys, and for friends and family. Then as we got into the community, we found out there was a community, first of all, and so now we're doing all this to help share with you guys as well. And any money we make off of our channel, and I'll just put it like that, so whether it be Amazon affiliate, money, actual making money from YouTube videos, or sponsors or whatever, all that money is going 100% to a veterans charity for us. And so I'd like to make money simply so I can raise money for that, but I'm not going to spend a lot of money. And I've talked about this on some of my live streams. We've been talking about growing your YouTube channel. You can buy a fully ready to be monetized YouTube channel right now for under $500. It's got 1,000 views. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. You can buy that channel and you can submit it for monetization right now for $500. Now you got nothing because you don't have any dedicated viewers, so you got nobody watching your stuff, and there's no content to watch. But you've got a monetized channel, which for a lot of people that's the holy grail. But if you don't have the following to generate the revenue, it's just like with ads and everything. You got to however you do your model. If you're trying to make money, you've got to make sure you're bringing people along for the long term. Short-term gains, like a grow channel, getting a subscriber. Subscribers mean nothing once you get monetized. They mean nothing. What matters is views, people watching the ads. That's where the money's at. So you got to bring those people in. You got to bring them along. So
I think didn't you do some? Was it you or was it Papa Drew that had the guest on that talked about, if you're wanting to make money with YouTube, you got to think outside of YouTube?
Yeah, that was I think it was on Papa Drew. That was the Camping Pros. Let's talk about that. And yeah, he's right. YouTube is a platform that you can make money from, but until you're in the, tens of thousands of subscribers and tens of thousands of views per day, you're not making a living. So if you came to YouTube, and I say this all the time, and everybody else does too, if you came to YouTube looking to make your fortune, you came to the wrong place. Because it's just like, I hear a lot of people say this about a lot of things, but it's really, how do you make a small fortune in YouTube? You start with a big fortune.
Yeah.
That's how you make a small fortune. You start with a big one in YouTube. So
some of the best deer hunters in the world that's killed some of the biggest deers in the world, they have a lot of money in that one deer.
Mm-hmm.
Because they have spent tons of money. They do it for fun. They don't do it to make money. Even if they ever do kill that world record deer, they still, most of the time, 99.9% of the time, will never recoup the money they spent in the year they took tracking down that big monster buck. And that's the way YouTube is.
Yeah. And Corey's got a good point here. The best promotion is your own traffic funnels that you build yourself and continue to promote. That is 100% correct. That's how you do it. You're not going to get it from anything else. You've got to build your channel and you got to find whatever your niche or niche is, however you want to say that word. And then you got to find, then the people will come. They will find you eventually. And the key word there is eventually.
Yeah.
Yes, we all know Slow Momentum KT. He started with nothing, beginning of the year, and he's monetized today. Those things happen. Those are the anomalies. They're not the norm. I can't remember what it is. There's how many millions of hours of videos are uploaded every single day to YouTube.
Well, and Slow-Mo has his niche. I mean, he's got Willie Ray.
Mm-hmm.
He's got him and BJ. He's got the big truck, little truck. I mean, he has things that keep people coming back.
Well, plus he also has something that he's doing something that people that market he's in right now. That because I can't remember there's one guy that KT told me about, and I've watched his channel but all he's a big rig driver, and he just got his camera on his dash. He doesn't even talk in his live streams. He just drives, and they got a moderator in there that'll answer questions about, where he's going or whatever, but he just drives. He's got tens of thousands of subscribers, and he's get thousands of views every single time he does a live stream, and all he's doing is driving. He's not even talking or interacting with the crowd. So at least with KT, you're getting the interaction and the talking. but yeah. So there's people that, I mean, I get enthralled, especially if you're going through some cool scenery, especially now when nobody can leave the house, right? If you watch a live stream, somebody driving down the road, it's pretty interesting.
I'll say something, and KT is a prime example. Be honest, and be honest up front. Like, whoever you are, be that person day one and do it. Our channel is not keep your daydream. Our channel is not changing lanes. Well, for one, we can't get out and travel, but we'll never be that. I'm a missionary. My wife's a missionary. We're self-employed people. That's who we are. When we get on here every day, we talk about our life. That's all we do. We talk about our life. If we happen to be camping, we'll talk about camping. If I happen to be in Uganda, we'll talk about Uganda. And I think that is the key. And this adventure family, y'all got a gold mine in your energy. The energy y'all put in y'all's videos is something you don't see a lot of. And if any of y'all have not checked out, we've had them on here before, but this adventure family, their videos is high-paced, it's fast-paced, energy, and they don't cut out the kids shoving each other down. That's YouTube gold. Y'all have an honest start. Y'all just gotta just keep every day, every week, every month. Y'all just gotta keep doing the same thing over and over, different scenery, but with the same attitude. Y'all going to be a big channel.
Yeah, I think so too, and that's a good point too. The less I've edited out stuff in our videos, the less I've edited out, and the more I've left in the flubs, the screw ups, or whatever you want to call it, the better those videos performed. And
I've done a campground review where I spent days, I mean days editing, and I get, I don't know, say 200 views. Then I do another campground review, literally next door to the other campground, so it's the same area, so they should get about the same amount of traffic, you would think. And I spent maybe an hour editing it instead of days, and I get twice as many views because I left in the screw ups, I left in the jokes, the eye rolls, and all that stuff, because that's people, that's life, that's who we are. We're not perfect beings and can say perfect stuff. That comment you just had up from the Venture family, that's true. If you go crabbing, you'll catch more. If you have more lines out, YouTube is a good line, but to live off of, potential 3 to 5 years, yeah, you got to have all the lines out there, all the different, not just social media, your website, the stickers, and a lot of people talk about, selling t-shirts and stuff, but let's be honest, not a lot of people are going to buy your stuff. They're just not. They'll buy a sticker maybe, but some people will buy, especially once you get bigger, but don't look at selling your t-shirts or selling your coffee mugs right now. Well, Gary might be able to sell some coffee mugs with,
I drank coffee.
That's right. But you got to look at, okay, if you've got 1,000 subscribers and your videos are averaging, say, 200 views per video, okay, that's 200 people that are interested in your stuff. Don't worry about the subscribers. Subscribers don't matter. It's the people that are watching, because they're the ones who are actually putting in the effort to consume what you're making. So you got 200 people there, and a very small percentage of those may be interested in a hat or a t-shirt to buy. So don't look at I'm not saying you shouldn't have them, because I have a t-shirt shop too. You should have them, because all it takes is one person to buy them, and you've made $5 or whatever, and that's $5 you didn't have. So do what you got to do, but just don't expect that to make money until you start becoming much larger. I have bought one item from one channel, and that was a t-shirt, and that was a fundraiser t-shirt. And I bought it from You Me and the RV, and because I've worn it a lot. It's my shirt I usually wear on Fridays, for Red Fridays, for remembering everybody deployed. And Jerry, the county commissioners need to stop arguing, just open the doors, man. That should end the argument. You're in the meeting, just lay down the law.
This Adventure family, we I think in 2 you guys will see a lot more the money aspect of it. Just like Northwood says, there's a lot of ways to make money on YouTube. Merchandise is very little, but there is a lot, and Michael knows a lot of what goes on behind. Me and Michael, we talk, and Shelly talk a lot. He knows what goes on behind our channel. And we're not making a lot of money. Let me get that right out up front. But I will say there is ways of making money off your channel, but not through YouTube. The little banner ads up there, that little banner up there, that pays a little bit of money, right? So as you get bigger, that little banner ad might be worth something to somebody, and it might be worth more to somebody else. I don't know, but you got to make it something that people want to see, and y'all got that. You just got to keep doing it, and then all that other will come.
Yeah. So this Adventure family said that Instagram has been their best line at the moment. For us, it has been too. We have really slacked off on Instagram for the last month or so, as far as posting goes, but from an engagement perspective, Instagram is way better. We have less followers on Instagram than we do on YouTube, but we have more engagement from those followers. So our engagement percentage is a lot higher with Instagram than it is with YouTube.
I think I met this Adventure family on Instagram. We get about 2 or 3 a week. I think I've told y'all before. Sometimes we've had 6 or 8 a week. that we get off Instagram. Instagram, and I've preached this nearly every day. If you're not working Instagram, you're leaving subscribers out there that don't know you exist. There's 31 million plus YouTube channels.
Mhm.
I'm not saying you got to go out and advertise, but if you'll start mingling with those channels on different social media, eventually a percentage of those will come hang out with you on YouTube.
Yeah,
Also,
and
Instagram is somebody said that you can actually set Instagram up eventually. I don't know how that works, but they said you can monetize Instagram. I don't know how that works, but
yeah, I'm not sure how that works either. I haven't really looked into doing much with Instagram marketing anyway. Now, I tell you the one thing that's actually dead on arrival for us, and that's Twitter. We've used Twitter. We use Twitter, but for us, Twitter is a waste of time. But just like everything else, for some people, Twitter they make tons of money off of. Some people make tons of money off Facebook or whatever. The key is to have, like somebody said a minute ago, you have all the different lines out there, and then because if nothing else, you can use them to hook. You can use that Instagram line to hook them over to your YouTube channel, so they can watch your video, and more importantly, watch the ad on your video, and then maybe see that link to your Patreon account in your description, and click on that Patreon, and then become a member and start paying you, because there's a lot of YouTubers out there that are making a few $1,000s per month just off Patreon. Everything else is gravy. They're making a few $1,000s. They're making, especially if you're full-time RVing in an RV you've bought and paid for, making $2,000 or $3,000 a month is probably all you need to live off of comfortably. And there's people that
travel bug. If we wanted anybody to start any trouble, we'd bring Captain Jack in here. So
Mhm.
there won't be no trouble unless you start trouble, is all I can say.
Yeah. So I thought Bust to Nowhere wants to know, can I plug my Instagram?
Yeah. Hey, this channel's about you guys. As long as y'all don't have ugly, bad stuff, plug away. You can get monetized on Instagram if you have over 100,000 followers. Companies will sponsor you then, I believe.
Well, I'm on the edge of that one too.
Go ahead. Do what?
I'm on the edge of 100,000 followers on Instagram.
Going back, yes, if you want to be monetized on YouTube, you gotta have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours. But to repeat all that, don't I want to get to that point. Yeah, I do. But the money made in that part is a small percentage of the money you'll ever make in that part. I think that sums that up, don't it, Michael?
Yeah, I think so.
The money you'll make through YouTube. Oh, let me throw out some new things. YouTube, at 1,000 subscribers, you get a community tab. What is community tab? Best I understand it, it's like a YouTube Facebook to your subscribers.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gold. Also, YouTube is rolling out their version of Patreon. Nomadic Hippie has just rolled out some of that in a test trial. I don't know if every monetized channel has got access to that, but I do know Nomadic Hippie is playing with that.
Yeah,
So,
that used to be for the big channels, that membership thing, and now they're making it available to the lower side of the monetized people.
Patreon, they say something. When you sign up for a Patreon account, they go through a lot of things. You can watch videos, but they say something in there that I've got to agree with. And you don't know, and I'm going to sum it up in my words. You don't know whose life you're affecting when you have your channel. Your channel may not be for Michael. Your channel may not be for me. Me and Michael may not donate $20 to your tip jar, but some mom that's at home homeschooling kids and pulling their hair out may look at your channel and think, wow, that's an awesome channel. So I hope they keep putting them videos out. I really love them. She might send you a $20 tip. Don't underestimate the value of your content, and don't underestimate estimate. The hard thing for me to do, we've received tips and we got Patreons now, and now we got a sponsor. That is hard for me to accept because I'm not practicing what I'm telling you. In other words, I don't see the value in our channel as a dollar value. I see it as all of us being friends, hanging out. I don't see a dollar value to that, but other people does. And our pastor preaches a lot of times, don't get in the way of somebody else's blessing. So
That's
if
right.
somebody feels led to give you $20, as hard as it is to take sometimes, you have to say thank you, go to the bathroom and cry because you're so, you're happy, but don't know how to handle the emotion. Take it, go on and keep going. Offer it, but you don't have to promote it if you don't want to promote it, but you need to offer it because it makes the person giving it feel better too.
That's right. Yeah, and how you give is, if you want to give, is up to you. You give anonymous, you give publicly. As long as you're giving from your heart, it doesn't matter.
Being monetized makes it, I guess, quote, easier for people to give. But also remember, you're going to give YouTube, and there's nothing wrong with that. YouTube provides a platform. I heard Blue Wave Odyssey say the other day, he has no problem with it. And if you think about what YouTube offers, 30%, it seems a little high, but it's not too outlandish if you think about all the features that we're access to for free. So to give 30% of a super chat, is that really that high? But you can offer everything. See, YouTube even allows us to offer all these other things.
Well, I'll say this, Gary. I don't necessarily agree with that, and here's why. Because for the monetized channels, they get a tiny percentage of the ad revenue off those ads. I don't remember what the number is. They get a tiny percentage of that. So YouTube gets the bulk of that. So YouTube is getting the big, for that $100 ad that somebody's running on your video, YouTube's probably getting $90 of that, and you're getting $10. So yes, they're offering a free service to us to be able to, have our platform for free, but they're making money off of it too, regardless of any super chat. So I'm not saying don't do super chats, at all. I'm not saying that at all, but I'm just saying, just remember that YouTube makes a lot more money off of the ads than you make off of the ads.
Yeah. Nursing our travel bug. I like what you're saying. We don't ask for money. We throw it out there. The reason we did it because we kept getting emails, people saying, hey, you need to do that. We'd like to support you, and we get people and so that's why we done it. I sort of was in the same boat Bill and Natasha's in. I didn't really know that I even wanted to do that, but it goes back to, you don't need to stop that blessing because it makes people feel better if they're supporting something they enjoy. So,
and I will say that, like I've said before with us, every dime that somebody gives us is going to go to a local veteran charity. This sponsor thing I got going on here, like I told you, Gary, it's really only worth $20 what they sent me. So it's not a huge thing. So I'm taking the value of that and I'm giving it to the charity, because that's, so if somebody wants to give me money, and say, well, we want you to use this money to go take Shelly out to dinner or go do this, and I won't accept it. I'll just be honest, I won't, because God's blessed me enough to where I can take Shelly out to dinner or do whatever. But if you want to help donate to a charity, and if you don't feel comfortable giving it to me directly, that's okay too. And I'll give you some suggestions on a charity to give the money to.
Yeah,
because I got no skin in this game, and and I do everything 100% above board. So that and really, this is going to be, this is, like I said, YouTube is fun for me.
Oh yeah, so I enjoy the far out of it.
And then the minute it becomes not fun, or becomes a struggle or an issue or a stage for drama, I'm out. So
yeah, I know nursing our travel bug. I know you wouldn't point fingers or anything. Yeah, and I totally understand that. that was a tough thing for us to do. But I tell y'all, and y'all, I know y'all get the same emails. Michael probably gets the same emails. We get emails behind the scenes of people wanting to help us, and they don't have access to it, and they hate to even ask us how they can help us because they want it to be, you know, like simpler, easier. You know, they don't want to say, "Hey, how can we help you?" They want to be able to click on something and give it. And that's another reason super chats are so big, is because it's so easy. They can do it and not think twice about it. It's simple, easy, and that's the way. But to each his own. To each his own.
Yeah, exactly. And the super chat thing too. I'll just say this on the super chat thing. If you're doing the super chat because you think it might help you or your channel out, don't waste your money.
Talking about giving. He's talking about the giving side of it.
The giving side of a super chat, yeah. Because a lot of you probably already heard this, but I'll say it again anyway. I did a test on a very large channel's live stream to see if it even generate any movement if I gave them a super chat. And I only gave them $5 or $10. So it wasn't a huge number, but it was Traveling Robert. I'll say that. I'll say who it was because there was like 600-700 people in the chat watching. So big crowd, and Robert's really good about even with that big crowd and all the live stream going. The one or two moderators he has do a real good job of keeping the crowd going and also keeping Robert informed of super chats. So, and he'll announce every single super chat within a few minutes usually. And so I got my super chat. I got the thing up at the top, with the link, and he thanked me for it, thanked their channel for it. Nothing. I got nothing out of it. 0 subscribers, probably 0 views. I got nothing. Now, your mileage may vary, but I'm just saying, if you're giving a super chat because you're hoping it'll grow your channel, spend your money elsewhere because it probably won't help grow your channel.
Yeah. So another thing, this was on Papa Drew's, and I got to get off here and go back to work, but on Papa Drew's, I think the other day, and Michael, me and him was talking about this some yesterday. You need to go back and watch that video Papa Drew done with the Duprees about what is your channel worth. If you're building your channel and you're going to do reviews or stuff, you need to, what was it, the 0 rule, wasn't it? If you have 700, go ahead, Michael, tell them.
Yeah, if you have, just basically drop off the last number of your subscriber count, and that's what your channel should be worth, at least to a potential, advertiser or so if somebody's asking you to review a product for them and you have 1,000 subscribers and the product's worth $10, just say, it's worth 100.
Totally up to you now, but that was a suggestion from a very large channel, and
right.
So, I don't set the value of my channel. I let, if anybody wants to contribute, whatever they want to do, that's what they set the value. We don't have charts or guidelines or anything because I do this for you guys. Whatever comes in above that, well, that's just awesome. Right now, I'll say that helps buy groceries. I don't know what it'll do when I go back to work, but still, it may go to buying electronics to keep the channel going. I don't know. Some of it's going to go to missions. I don't know what it'll go to. But what I'm saying is I don't set the guidelines. If somebody sent me something I can use and want me to review it, great. I'll review it. If it's something I'm not going to use, they don't need to send it to me because I'll have nothing really good to say about it. I mean, and it won't be that I'm being mean, but if it's something I can use, yeah, I'll put it on here. It won't cost, it ain't no big deal. So I'm just doing it for fun and all that kind of good. What is a super chat? This Adventure Family. What is super chat is when you get monetized. If you'll ever notice, if you go to a monetized channel, and I think you know what that means. If you go to a monetized channel, at the bottom of the chat, there'll be a $sign. If you're in that chat, you can click on that $sign and give that channel whatever amount of money you want to give them, and it'll pop up in a big box in the super chat that you gave them that much money. The kicker to that is, yeah, you are helping that channel. YouTube gets 30%. if they use an iPhone to give that, YouTube gets 30 and Apple gets 30 and the channel gets 40. So just think about that. So, but if you really truly want to help the channel, find their PayPal link and send them a gift, and it's 100% theirs. But
or shoot an email to them if you can't find it.
yeah, or mail them a check.
Yeah.
So if you're talking about dollar for dollar, if you want to just stir up the crowd and have fun and let everybody enjoy it and not throwing money in a bucket, and you want to just do it for fun, a lot of people super chat just for the fun of it, and that's okay too. To each his own.
Yep, exactly. And but I will say this: if you're going to super chat, do not do it on an iPhone, please.
Yes.
just because of that extra 30% that Gary just said. And Nurse Our Trial Bug wants to know what's for lunch. I don't know. I guess technically I had donuts for I had homemade donuts for lunch. I actually have leftovers from dinner last night. I'm going to be eating some empanadas.
Yeah.
That's what I'm eating. Love me some empanadas.
So, I was going to tell you, this adventure family, we've been blessed. I tell everybody I'm above board. I don't always mention names because some of the donors don't want their name, but we're just a little bitty channel. We put some stuff out there that people like, and we try to love on everybody. We try to help everybody, and that's what we're about. That we're missionaries. I mean, that's all we know. But I'm purely above board. I've mentioned every bit of this before, but we've had our StreamYard paid for by the year. We've had tips given to us. We got a sponsor now. Somebody sent us a slot dog. One of our subscribers bought and paid for it themselves and sent it to us. They don't own the company. I don't know what all. We've received a microphone from an anonymous giver, and well, I don't have it because we were having issues with it and we're waiting on a new one, but we got a boom mic gifted to our channel.
I thought you said that new one was coming in the end of this month.
It was supposed to have been here Friday. Now they're giving me another date. It's coming through Amazon. But anyway, if you do stuff, the little bitty things, I don't know. I had it figured up at one time. We probably took in about, I've got a list somewhere, but it's $300 or $400 and stuff. And
yep. Ozark Pathfinders is signing off. See you guys. Welcome to the community. If you don't know much about YouTube, check out my live stream on Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. We're talking about trying to build them up. And Pause and Effect is doing a lunch and learn. I don't remember what day it is, and I don't think they're in here. They're doing a thing about building a YouTube channel as well. So there's lots of help within the community to get yourself going.
Yeah, and we'll try to share some of that through here to connect y'all too. And but Michael's got a great tech talk, and Michael's here a lot. Michael tells us a lot of stuff here, and so usually if I know Michael's gonna have a video, we'll link it over to it or talk about it, or sometimes we spoil it every now and then. We have spoiled one, but most of the time that's Michael's fault.
Probably.
Michael and Shelly have helped us with like all kind of knowledge. Y'all just don't know the knowledge that I get behind the scenes from this bunch, and they love this community and they work a lot behind the scenes. If I ever have a question about anything, I just text them. Or if I'm in a tornado shelter, I can text them anytime. So, but anyway, I think it's time to get off here. I got to go to work, or Tammy's going to.
Yeah, I was going to say I got to go.
Outside. So thanks for coming by, Michael. And we'll see y'all at y'all's live streams. And like I said, I won't be here tomorrow. I don't know who's going to do it, but I won't be here tomorrow, and possibly not Saturday, but I will be back Sunday. So I love you guys. See you. If you need me, email me.
Bye, everybody.